Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Natasha Ena binti Muhammad Noor and I will explain about consumer credit. First, credit itself is the arrangement to receive cash, goods or services about how and pay later. Consumer credit is the use of credit for personal use and personal debt taken on purchase services and goods. Consumer credit is a power to buy or borrow on trust because of the concept is about buy now and pay later. Creditor is a lender and debtor is the borrower. There are two types of consumer credit, open account credit and loan. Let's go to the open account credit first. Here is the type of open account credit. Let's check one by one. Credit card is one of the important part in household, business and global economy. For example, purchasing groceries, reserving hotel, pay the bills and many more. It is allow person to purchase goods and services on credit. It is also convenient and secure form of payment because don't have to bring cash but have a limit amount of using. Here is the advantage of credit card. And they have some disadvantage too. Next, charge credit. It is similar to credit card but the amount must be paid fully every month and normally 10 to 20 days after the billing date. Next is retail charge card. This credit is to encourage people to purchase goods and services from their store only. Lastly is overdraft, which are allowed to spend more over the limit but not everyone have this. Here is the type of loans. Let's check one by one. First, consumer loan. It is for any personal purpose such as renovation, wedding and more. Next, car loan. It is loan for purchases new or used car. Maximum loan is given up to 90% of the value of the car. Lastly, education loan. Sum of money given to finance post-secondary education or higher education and related expenses. It covers education fees, book and stationery and more. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nur Sabrina binti Muhammad Raimi and now I am going to continue with investment and retirement planning. So what is investment? Investment is the commitment of current resources or money with the expectation of receiving a larger amount of resources in the future. Types of investment: investment in savings accounts, investment in fixed deposit, investment in shares, investments in bonds, investment in real properties, and lastly is investment in unit trust. Do the investment have any risk? Yes, and now let's take a look on investment risk. There is inflation risk, interest rate risk, business failure risk, financial market risk, and global investment risk. Investment process, starting with meeting investment prerequisite, establishing investment goals, adopting an investment plan, evaluating investment vehicles, selecting suitable investment, constructing a diversified portfolio, and managing the portfolio. Now, let's move on to retirement planning. What is retirement? Retirement is the withdrawal from a regular occupation and normally the word is associated with age. It is important for an individual to plan for his or her retirement. Why is it so important to make retirement planning? This is because we would normally want to live a comfortable standard of living during retirement and to determine the level of income needed during retirement. Sources of retirement funding. Firstly is Employees Provident Fund or known as EPF, Social Security Organization or SOCSO, Private Retirement Scheme, and lastly is personal savings. There are a few tips on how to manage your retirement planning. Firstly is select a target date, estimate money you need to accumulate, find out about your social security benefits, talk with your banker or tax advisor, don't touch your savings, diversify your assets, seek the professional financial advisor, set clear the short-term and long-term goals. Investing money shouldn't stop when retirement begins, and lastly is calculated the estimated. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Nurnandra binti Nurdin. and I will explain about estate planning. Let's go! Making preparations for the transfer of an estate after that is what estate planning entails. Estate assets includes cash, clothing, jewelry, automobiles, homes, land, retirement investment, and saving accounts. Next is the estate planning process. First, establish estate planning objective, gathering of relevant data, analysis of data, recommendations of estate planning, implementation of data, and monitoring of land. First, conventional will, a declaration in regulated form by the person making it of the issues he desires to take effect on or after his death and is irrevocable after that time. Reason is to protect your assets and provide for your loved one, speed up distribution process, appointing a trustee or executor, appoint guardian for your children, less quarrel and confusion. Next, types of will: individual will, mutual will, joint will, privilege will, Islamic will, holographic will, and living will. Second, Islamic will is a declaration of a person made during his lifetime with respect to his property to be carried out for the purpose of charity or any purpose permissible by Islamic law after his death. Here is the 5 benefits of Islamic will. Third, harta pencarian is property jointly acquired by the husband and wife during the subsistence of marriage in accordance with conditions stipulated by Hukum Syara. And here is the advantage of harta pencarian. Fourth, trust is a legal obligation that comes into existence when an individual transfers the legal ownership of his assets to another person to hold for the benefits of the beneficiaries. And here is the sum advantage. Fifth, fara'id. Fara'id is a part of Sharia law which stipulates how the estate of a Muslim is to be dealt with and distributed among the heirs after his or her death. The basis of fara'id is from Al-Quran, Surah An-Nisa. Last but not least, it is a gift of love from the giver to the donee with no expectation of recompense from the donee. That is hibah meaning. That is all from me. Thank you, and we continue to the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Zulaika and I will continue with future financial challenge in 5 to 10 years. There is 3 challenges that I'm going to point out in this video, and I will also give out some ways to overcome this challenge. So, let's see the first point. The first point is job opportunities and the economic declining. COVID-19 is a well-known global crisis, so it will give an effect to people who are searching for their job, and there are some people might lose their job and unable to have consistent cash flow in the future economies. The way to overcome this challenge is to set up an emergency bank account so that we could always be ready for the future economy, and also don't be too picky in choosing a job because there are less opportunity for us to get a better job during this pandemic. Next is eternal payment, or also called as endless payment. This will take part on a student loan such as PTPTN, credit card to buy essentials that has become somewhat normal, and long-term liabilities that need us to pay for each month. So, in order to overcome this, we need to make a list about things that we need to pay so that we will not expend too much on the things that we don't need, and practicing to pay on time to be more disciplined in paying all the eternal payment. Last but not least is unpredictable illness or accident. This unexpected event will lead to an increased amount of medical expenses and lower or decrease our income as the medical expenses is expensive. So, the 2 ways to overcome this is to going with a simple lifestyle that will change your monthly budget, and also take an insurance for you and your family. That's all from us for this infographic presentation. Thank you.